What is going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Bring the Juice. Guys, wanted to bring you a practice report today. It is looking much better than what it did yesterday, as I told you guys that it probably would. So we're going to hop into it. But before we do that, just want to say again, guys, this episode is sponsored by FanDuel. Guys, right now, Jonathan Taylor, an overwhelming favorite to win Offensive Player of the Year, and has actually the sixth best odds to win the MVP. So, do we have another great day coming for Jonathan Taylor? Do those numbers continue to improve, or do they get worse? But take advantage of it today. So, shout out to FanDuel for sponsoring. But anyways, guys, there is a lot more Foles on this list than there are DNPs today. As I was talking about in yesterday's, there were 9 DNPs and 1 full participation yesterday, and that was Jalen Jones. Today, there are 7 Foles and only 3 DNPs. So looking much better from that perspective than what we had saw yesterday. So let's break this down here. Let's talk about all the Foles right now, just to kind of put everybody's mind at ease as to who's the Foles. Nick Cross had a full participation on Thursday's practice with his shoulder. Definitely a much better sign going forward that Nick Cross will not miss this game. Josh Downs also was a full participant in this practice as well. Great to see him back, not having an issue. Matt Gonsalves, who missed yesterday's yesterday's practice, however, because of the death of his father. Again, prayers still go out for him and his family throughout this process. But nevertheless, Matt did return to practice today after having that day off to deal with that. So good to see him back out there. Good to have him back in the building. And then Jalen Jones, another full practice. Now, as long as he practices tomorrow, then I would like to think that in some form or some shape or form, Jalen Jones will play on Sunday. Do I think he's going to get a full smorgasbord of snaps? I don't think so. He'll probably be on a pitch count just to make sure that everything is okay in that hamstring. But I'm thinking he's probably going to play on Sunday in some way, which is great because obviously you could use that. You are facing an offense in Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers who, they do have DK Metcalf, and it is Aaron Rodgers. He's still a smart quarterback, so you can use all the cornerback help that you can get. Continuing, one that was surprising to me was Tyquan Lewis. He was a full participant. I thought genuinely he was going to miss this week, but if he has another full participation practice tomorrow, then we could very well see Tyquan Lewis back in the lineup this Sunday. Kenny Moore, a full participant as well. I told you guys that he usually gets those Wednesdays off for that Achilles, gets that extra day to get some work done on it, get some therapy on it, make sure that it's all good there. But he was a full participant in that one as well. So no issues there. And then the last full participant was Braden Smith, who, again, had a rest day yesterday, so he did not practice, but he practiced today. So that was the 7 guys that fully practiced. Likely means all of them are playing on Sunday, which is, again, great news. Ebukam did not practice again today. Like Shane Steichen said, it's going to be a week-to-week thing. I kind of told all of you I don't think he's going to play this week. I mean, there's a chance he could potentially miss the next week. So not surprised when it comes to Ebukam. And then Anthony Gould did not practice again. That knee injury may be a little bit tougher right now than what we previously thought it could be. So yeah, that definitely needs to be taken care of. And then the other one that was surprising, I'm surprised I didn't see him out there today, and that is Grover Stewart with a foot injury. Um, Now, again, guys, if tomorrow's really going to be the key here. I would hope that Grover practices in some capacity, and then that likely means that he'll play on Sunday. Um, like I said, there's very few things. He's like DeForest Buckner. I mean, there's very few things that, like, even if he's hurting, um, very few things that keeps this guy from playing on Sundays. So I don't think he misses still, even with this Thursday. It does have it a little bit more in doubt, but I would wait until tomorrow, see if he practices in some shape or form on Friday. If he does practice in some way on Friday, he's going to play on Sunday. If he doesn't practice on Friday, then it's probably a 50-50 on if he's going to play or not. So definitely something to keep an eye out for, but looks much better, guys. Again, you had 10 people on this to start the week. 9 of them did not participate. Only 1 fully did. And then you go back to 7 fully participated today and only 3 didn't. So off to a much better start. Colts Nation, you can relax a little bit. That'll do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, go Colts.